Hello, Miss Golden Girl here, and it is Monday, and it's late. It's not quite midnight, but I had done a previous video earlier talking about updating my resume, and I am determined to stay focused on this because I want to get it done and it's completed. I just completed a work assignment, a 6 month work assignment with two different jobs in that 6 month time. And so I've got Custer State Park already on the resume. I updated it in order to apply for the job here in Colorado at Tail Ski and Golf Resort in Telluride, Colorado. So I want to bring you along on the steps that I use to update my resume. One thing I think that holds us back for applying for jobs is the resume. You know, if you haven't kept your resume current, it can be such a daunting experience to try to bring it up to date. So I have, from experience, knowing this, have tried to keep my resume up to date. But I want to share something with you. This is a binder that I have. I am a binder person to help me with my organization. So in this binder, I have calendar. I do a projected. I have my income information in this binder. I have work information in this binder. I have tax forms in this binder. So I guess I could say this is my financial binder. But I have another binder for my bills. But this is my financial binder. So what I have done this year, I've had 3 paid jobs. I did caregiving for a while, and that was an awesome experience, and that's gonna be very beneficial for me in my 8-year plan with my long-term care plan. Also, I worked at Custer State Park in South Dakota, and I worked at Telluride Ski and Golf Resort in Telluride, Colorado. So I got all that information in this binder. So that's going to be very beneficial when I do my taxes. Also in this binder, I have previous job announcements and that I have applied for or that I was interested in. It's pretty thick. For me, maybe you could tell from visiting my channel, I tell stories. I like to share my journey. And so for me, I like reflecting back on the journey. Now, I'm going to end this real quick here so I can get back over and talk a little bit about my resume and my cover letter. Stay tuned. This right here, Holland American, that's an application I did for Westmark Hotel in Skagway, Alaska. I started going there in 2005, and that was the beginning of my seasonal work. So that's sort of sentimental to me. My first seasonal job. Now, my resume is like a summation of my work history. I have my first career work experience summarized, and then I go from there to my seasonal jobs. Now, this is the resume. I put it in this format like when I am applying for seasonal work. Maybe if I was applying for a different job, I would maybe emphasize my first career work experience more. But so when I look back on it, it brings back memories to me, my work history. So my last, prior to getting the job in Custer State Park, my last seasonal job was in Stratton Mountain Resort in Stratton, Vermont. And that was from October the 14th to, not October 14th, October 2014 to July 2015. And after that, I hadn't done any seasonal jobs. I did some other things. So I drafted my cover letter. I want to read this to you. Now, this is dated June the 11th, 2024. And this is when I was applying for the job in Colorado. The date is July the 11th, 2024. And at the top of it, I have my name, Anita Ford, my address, my phone number, and my email address on the first page of the cover letter. And the cover letter is one sheet. I've been able to get that down to one sheet. My resume is 1, 2, 3 sheets. Okay, here's my cover letter that I used in applying for the job in Colorado. To whom it may concern, seeking my next working vacation, traveling is my passion. I am back on the seasonal job circuit following an extensive break to assist my family with babysitting and house sitting in Battle Creek, Michigan. I have over 10 years seasonal work experience. I will be available November 2024. Now, when I did this, I was looking for my assignment to start in November. I'll explain that a little bit more. I am currently on a 6-month work assignment at Custer State Park in South Dakota as the night auditor. I have previous resort work experience with Stratton Mountain Resort in Stratton, Vermont, Nantucket Island Resorts in Nantucket, Massachusetts, and Ocean Reef Club in Key Largo, Florida. Now, I was emphasizing the resorts there because I was applying to Telluride Ski and Golf Resort. So I wanted to emphasize my resort experience. Then in the next paragraph, I completed 7 seasons in Skagway, Alaska as the night auditor for Westmark Hotels. So that wasn't a resort, but that was night auditor experience. So I wanted to put that in there. In addition to my excellent guest service and people skills, I have over 24 years of accounting experience. I was born and raised in Michigan. I traveled throughout Michigan as an auditor for the state of Michigan. I have Maestro, Opera, Micros, OnCue, Visual One, and Room Master Experience. Now, those are property management systems. Thank you for your consideration. Sincerely, Anita Ford. So now I'm going to update my resume, but I won't do a cover letter until I'm ready if I apply for a job again. But the job that I have here now in Telluride, with Telluride Ski and Golf Resort, it's a year-round job. And so, but it's divided up into 2 seasons, though. So year-round means more that what benefits I'm entitled to, because I don't work 2,080 hours. I work 2 seasons. There's the summer season and there's the ski season. And it appears that the ski season is maybe about 4 months. And maybe the summer season is about 5 months. But I'll know more. I start to work November the 27th for the ski season, and I think it goes to like April 5th of 2025. And then we'll come back just before Memorial Day for the summer season, and the summer season will end in October. Now, what I did is I went out on the hotel site and sort of looked when rooms were available. Now, it appears that we may close like the first week of October in 2025. But this is what I do in keeping my resume current. The hardest part, I feel, and was difficult for me before I got this organized, is getting a resume to apply for jobs. And so one thing is really, really nice is that all this is done on the computer, so it's so much easier than when they had to do it on a typewriter. You had to type all of this all over again each time. And now I'll just go in and pull up the resume and just add my last work assignment, which was at Telluride. And so then I'll have an updated resume. All right, then. I didn't want this to be this long, but I just want to encourage you to get your resume together. You'll never know what you may need it for, not only just for paying jobs, but for volunteer jobs, All right, you take care. Have a blessed day. And I'm determined to get this done, Don't want to be procrastinating, because then it gets, not as clear in your mind. Oh, I have to write some stuff down, because, when you fill out a job application, they want to know how much they paid you back years ago. And, oh, my goodness. But my prayer is that I want to work until October 2027, and that I can just finish my work journey out here at Telluride Ski and Golf Resort in Telluride, Colorado. I've been out on Cool Works, though, just looking to see what they got posted. And I've been out on our website, too, see what jobs are available and everything. But I did 10 seasons, 10, 10 years, initially with seasonal work, 2005 to 2015. And then I came back out on the circuit in April this year, 2024. So I feel so blessed to be able to have got back out on the circuit and been able to get work assignments at age 73, although I was age 72 when I started in Custer State Park. And so, all right, bye. Till my next story. Take care. Bye-bye.